What's up? We're back for another day of 30 days of JavaScript. Today we'll be working on the counter. Let's take a look at what we are expected to work on. N will be an argument that we pass in, and then we'll be returning a function, which will be our counter. Yesterday we talked a little bit about closures, and this is in the closures section. The first thing that we can do is take a look at this is a variable that is getting assigned a function that returns a function. What we're able to do here is we can do n++, and we can do this because since it's a closure function, we do have access to the n up here. If we try to return this and we try to run, oh, it actually doesn't work. How about we do return? All right, now when we do return n++, we're going to run this, and we get an acceptance. So let's submit. Let's see if we can also make this a little bit faster. Yesterday we tried converting this into an arrow function. So let's try doing the same thing. We will call this const, and we'll call this create counter equals an arrow function that returns another function. So this also is acceptable. Let's try submitting. And this one actually beats a lot more people. So we are in the top. What if we try doing something like making this really short and sweet, create counter equals n, that then returns a function. I thought this is weird. I've never written code like this, but let's see if this runs and it returns anything. Cool. So this also passes. Let's go ahead and submit. This one's not as fast as I thought it would be. Looks like the one below is. This one's actually our fastest so far. Another way you could also do this, from what I learned, was we can create const. So we'll do create counter equals n. And in here, what we can do is we can set like let counter equals n. And then we will return our next function. And let's return counter. So it's really the same thing. And what you just want to know why we have access to n always is because when we're in a closure, we have access to the enclosing functions variables. So let's run this. Also runs. And this one I'm expecting to be a little bit slower because we're using more memory. So I guess if we look at all of these, this one was the best solution. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.